Do you think I have time to iron this coat when I know that Grace Mondlana paid 2,050 rand for a haircut and a dye? They didn't even wake up Michael Jackson to dance for her when they were shampooing her. They didn't even wake up Nelly M. Madiba when they were putting that dye on her head. She didn't even get a lebu matosa. Legendary performance. It was sit down, do, get out. So far, so you see, so sim. Oh, Grace, I know you were kidnapped. There is no other way. You were kidnapped. You were kidnapped. Ngyan amukela kunkqubo yami bomt. Abaga dad bomt. Abaga gogo bomt. Abaga auntie bomt. Abaga sissy. I am Sims and it's at the right Sims on Instagram. So please follow your sister. Don't forget that I also promote businesses and YouTube channels. If you are looking for more traffic for your channel, you're looking for more clients for your business, you know where to find me. This is the Heike they were talking about on Nick. Yabana Nina, you so-called management of mine. Yeah, we only have a professional relationship. Me and you, we are only a professional relationship. Nah? I come here, I give you news. You come here, you give comment. You say, oh, Sims. And then it ends there. You know why? You guys don't support me outside of the simzright channel. Kere businessy, no support. Kere any, no support. Like when I do personal endeavors, you guys don't support. So now I know, moving forward, our business is strictly professional and I don't take offense. I understand. You are here for the news, then I'm here to deliver. Then it ends there. And Gary? Aha! Now let's not waste any time and give you what you guys came here for. I will say to watch TikTok right now as Mbali Skhosana is the current trending topic. So we all know Mbali Skhosana. If you don't know, she is Asiphekeleni umyeni wami. As we all know that she was married, okay, to Ulebu Hadebe. And she used to give us content on TikTok where she was cooking for the husband. Things went sour when the husband allegedly wanted Istebu, and apparently the relationship was just not going well, and the guy was an alleged Chuck Norris Bruce Lee on Mbali, right? And the relationship ended. Shortly after that, we started seeing the ex with a new relationship, and then that relationship ended, and then he is now in a relationship with another TikTok content creator by the name of Uposha, right? Things seem great on their relationship. They are feeding each other. You know, when people start feeding each other, they're gone. They are gone. So yeah, anyway, Mbali came out on YouTube with a very long and disturbing video, and she came with some heavy allegations. She claimed that this guy was putting his hands on her. She claimed that the guy's ex, not Uposha, the ex before Uposha, put her hands on Mbali, and the guy just stood there and watched. And she was just saying that relationship was literally breaking her. It was breaking her, and she had to exit because it was going to put her at AFBOP and clientele life, you know. And then now the guy made a counter video saying that we, the viewers, buy into Mbali's tears. Mbali uses tears to garner our sympathy, and we don't know the things that he also enjoyed in the relationship. He claimed that Mbali wouldn't let him bring his children over when they were staying together, but they were staying with Mbali's children. He's just alleging all sorts of things, and he's like, this is my side of the story. I was quiet, but I also want to say my side. How this whole thing is just playing out is very, very painful. A public breakup is the worst, because while you're trying to gather yourself emotionally, you also have now the eyes of people watching you. You know, I pray for healing. I pray for uktula, like peace, more than anything for Mbali's sake, okay? And it's really, really not easy to see someone that you once loved Sekayenza i-bad, you put up nomunye umuntu. Ko TikTok ya Beyonce. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Mbali, my sister, I just pray that you just heal. Yabana, you've been going on your healing journey. I don't know like how all of this like came back up, but you know what, Nay, this is your journey, and no one's gonna tell you how to go and navigate your healing journey, my sister, because we are not in your shoes. We don't know what you are going through. We just pray for healing. Jesus Swami, askis, yo askis. Yay, guys, gunzima. Yabana out there, gunzima. It's really tough, especially when things involve matters of the heart. 3 people, 1 heart. It's very tough. Oh, Sana Lwa. Ooh, Luna. I was listening to Nadia Nakai's podcast. Hey, it's podcast after podcast after podcast. The podcast has SABC 1, 2, 3, 4 ETV of just podcasts. I was listening to Nadia and Tsego's podcast. Nah? And then they were speaking about fame. And then they said there is social media fame and real fame, you know?
Real fame and like social media fame.
It's different.
2 different things, but I don't think they understand that.
They don't. I don't think they do, and they never will until they get to that point.
They're like, these TikTokers think they are famous, but they haven't experienced mainstream fame, you know? It's not the same. It is not the same. They say that you guys make like, you are like, Simunye, oh, we are one, but you haven't put in the 10,000 hours of TV work to be mainstream famous, you know. That's why you will never know what it's like to go to a mall and be mobbed by children because they know who you are, they watch you on TV. Because not everyone has TikTok, or not everyone has data, not everyone has wife on their cables. So if you are big on TikTok, or you are just big there, you are not big on mainstream. Okay, there is Bonang, Mini, and Loot Love. Okay, because why? They did it on the mainstream, on live. What you know about being on live? Luna, what you know about being on Selima Tunzi? Duku, you don't. So don't ever make like your fame is that. It's not the same. According to Nadia Nakai, I watched her. She was not saying it in a bad or shady way, guys. She was just saying, Hori, let's not confirm. Angie Mutaka, your syllabus. Let's not compare social media fame and mainstream fame, because mainstream fame is real fame. It's for people with data. Yo! The reason why I did not iron this coat today is because I cannot see my sister at a salon. Nangizwa, you hear me well. She had a hairstyle exactly like mine. Grace. She went to the salon with a hairstyle like this. Nah, they just trim. They put dye. Nah, they put dye. They first make it blonde. Then they make ginger. And then, okay, maybe they waxed her, like, they waxed her. And the salon looks nice. It's fine. 2,000 of Mandela's face rands with Lisicha Khanyago's signature. 2,050 rand. As in like 2,050 rand. Does it come with an overnight hotel? Does it come with 3 Michelin star dinner? Does it come with flight tickets to the best salon in the world? What does there was no performance, there was no lunch, there was no dinner, there was no just 2,050 rand. Okay, She swiped. I don't even think she was aware until she saw the price, because she herself, my sister, was shook. Guys, I don't care. Hori, umuhumi. Hori, you are right under Patrick Motsepe's armpit. 2,000 for a cut and dye. When it hurts, it hurts. Oh, why does it hurt so bad? Now I see why Whitney sang that song. Why do I feel so sad? This is exactly what she was singing. Yes, we kept quiet. I never keep quiet. I was about to say, we kept quiet when you guys were doing braids for 7,000, but I never kept quiet. I said something. And then you did straight back for 600 and 800. We said what? Now you guys are paying 2,000 to dye this. No, guys, no. No. It can't be. Okay? Skomota is not playing all those gigs and DJing for these types of crime. Okay? Ramaphosa, Johan Rupert, Ronald Lamula are not in the USA, Washington, D.C., White House, in the Oval Office to discuss these kinds of crime. Okay? Instead, he is there with Donald Trump, watching videos of Julius Malema so that he can put weight on his argument. There is a genocide in South Africa. What? These are the actual discussions that should be had in the White House. Grace, my sister. Justice for Grace. Justice for Grace. Yo! I thought this was the cheapest hair in the world. That's why I did this hair. But now I saw I must go back to the drawing board. I must go back to the drawing board because what? I almost said my coat, but my coat is more expensive than but it was a gift. It was a gift.